The first Republican presidential debate, they had one of the, remember, this actually reminds me, remember when they had the what's your favorite Bible passage thing? And then candidates had to go around and explain which was their favorite Bible passage. And I just thought, why doesn't somebody just say, actually, I think that my favorite Bible passage, whether I have one or not, is completely irrelevant because we have separation of church and state here, and that's basically it. Well, this time around, in this next debate, there was a question about, let's go around the room and raise your hand if you support torture. That's basically the question. Here's how it went down.
This is going to be another raising of your hands, and you didn't answer this specifically, Congressman Paul. Raise your hand if you would support a resumption of waterboarding under any circumstances.
Under certain circumstances or any circumstances?
Under certain circumstances.
Certain or any?
Under any circumstances that you could imagine, not all.
Sure, I'll do it.
All right, and people start, I guess, cheering the people that did raise their hands, and it was Herman Cain, Pizza God Herman Cain, Tim Pawlenty, and Rick Santorum. Frankly, the entire debate was some of the most boring talking point recitals that we've seen in a while. And the debate itself, by Lewis, was sponsored by several extremist groups, including the Oath Keepers Militia Group and also the anti-communist radical John Birch Society. What on earth is going on? If this is what we're in for, Lewis, for these debates, then we have a lot to look forward to because it is a complete, it's a cluster F. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. It's a joke. Raise your hand if you support torture.
Yeah, but most of the debates are like this until after the primaries.
Yeah, that's true. I just hope people realize that while I say and many others say Democrats and Republicans are similar on many, many issues, or their positions are very close, involvement with groups like the Oath Keepers Militia Group is only acceptable on the right. I mean, Tim Pawlenty, one of the candidates, goes on the American Family Association radio program hosted by anti-gay Brian Fisher, who's been on this show, said there's no such thing as a monogamous gay relationship. The rectal wall is 1 cell thick. You remember that guy, Lewis.
How could I forget?
So it's okay to be associated with a lot of these groups if you're on the right. The Oath Keepers website is riddled with this paranoid rhetoric about government officials disarming the American people, confiscating the property of the American people, including food. The government's confiscating food from the American people, blockading American cities, turning them into giant concentration camps. And by the way, in early 2008, the Oath Keepers founder, the Oath Keepers was one of the sponsors of the Republican debate, warned that a, quote, dominatrix-in-chief named Hillary Clinton would impose a police state on America and shoot all resistors. That's right. One of the groups sponsoring a Republican debate referred to one of the Democratic candidates as Hillary Clinton. And Glenn Beck also loves the Oath Keepers. So that should give us a sense of where we are, aren't we, Lewis?
Gives us a sense of how seriously this is taken.
Exactly. Absolutely.